while we're in the burger lane here, McDonald's setting up an ambitious timeline. The fast food chain announced ahead of its investor day today that it plans to open more than 8,800 new locations and grow its loyalty program by 100 million members in 2027. For 2024, McDonald's says it's targeting system-wide sales growth of 2%. In one of my multitude of tabs that I have open here on the day, I'm keeping close tabs on this investor presentation that they're making. We do have some comments that were already prepared and released as well, saying that there's never been a better time to be a part of the brand McDonald's, the system demonstrating exceptional execution of their accelerating the arches strategy, all about the golden arches over there, or Arcos Dorados if you're Latin American. But at the end of the day, delivering results across some of those key growth pillars there, that coming from the president and chief executive officer, Chris Kempczinski over at
McDonald's basically saying GLP who, right?
No,
with their plans to expand. I mean, look, it is going to increase their CapEx. They say capital expenditures will be about $2.5 billion. So that is an increase of, it says, between 300 to 500 million each year through 2027. So that is an increase, but they're making a big bet that people will still want their burgers. It's interesting that we went from Shake Shack to McDonald's. But, we know McDonald's generally holds up in an inflationary climate. But, they say they want this global footprint of 50,000 locations, which is huge. So they're really doubling down on their increase in both their actual footprint and their loyalty program, which has seen growth as well, Brad.
And it's going to come back to the menu here on this. They're talking about a few things, and just for any investor out there, for anybody that's even kind of looking at the McDonald's ticker page in response to this news on the day and taking a look at shares over the course of the portion of this year, one of the huge things that this company is going to point back to, and since 2019, is the 30% comp sales growth that they've seen under this MCD, that three-pillar growth program here under the Accelerating the Arches, maximizing marketing, committing to the core, doubling down on what they're calling the 3Ds, delivery, digital, and drive-through here. And specifically in that commitment to the core, last thing I'll say on this, the core menu items, Big Mac, Quarter Pounder, Chicken McNuggets, and the fries, core of their business that they're talking about and representing about 65% of the system-wide sales and driving profitable growth for the company.
And it wouldn't be 2023 if we didn't have a mention of AI. And of course, that is part of the conversation even here. I mean, they're saying they have this strategic partnership with Google as well to unlock the latest cloud technology and apply generative AI solutions across restaurants worldwide. I mean, we have seen McDonald's increase its technology footprint in general, so it's no surprise that they're leaning into the AI, particularly the generative AI space now. They say that it would, the way they're leaning into it is a reduced complexity for crew. It would, customers would benefit from this, and it would lead to, I guess, finding solutions and opportunities for innovation is what they say. So we will see what that will mean in terms of the further digitization of its platform. Hopefully it's not actually the food itself and that we won't be eating bits and bytes.
Our producers will be happy to know that I've made it through an entire McDonald's segment without mentioning Grimace today.
You did, though, just now.
Sometimes you got to do it.
Goodness. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, I mean, we'll be watching more to see what happens, what comes from their investor day today and what other details they give about both their sales, the expectations for sales. They are expecting that for 2024 that the new restaurant unit growth will be more than 4%, and then between 4 to 5% annually through 2027. They are expecting a run rate of about 1,000 gross restaurant openings across the U.S. and international markets in 2027 as well.